Dragon Ball Kakumei. It's been a while, but we are finally back with chapter 22. Last time, if you guys remember, we left off on Bulma giving updated scouters to the Universe 6 Saiyans, and then she herself would hop into one of the capsules she specifically manufactured to hold living beings. This would make sure that she could stay near and communicate with Cabba and Caulifla and Admiral Fennel without being detected. With Bulma secure, the Saiyans can now fight at full power without worrying about her safety. Back at the fight with Amaran, the new god of destruction of Universe 14, he warns Vegeta that if he doesn't expose his true power now, if he even has more, then Bulma has no hope of even living until the end of the day. Vegeta assures him, however, that this battle will end in this next clash, but all of a sudden, they both notice it. Bulma's ki has vanished, and without knowledge of the new capsule, Vegeta and Amaran for that matter assume she's finally been killed. This sends Vegeta into an absolute frenzy, which is just what Amaran wanted, but he may have awakened a true beast within Vegeta at this point. King Sadala has also foregone his prior opinion on transformations. Instead of mulling around with these intruders, he finally takes on his Super Saiyan form as well. And speaking of, I need y'all to pull a Zenkai on that like button. Let's try to get at least 99 likes on the video. I like that number today for some reason. Be sure to follow the creators of Dragon Ball Kakumei. All of them will be linked down below as always. But without further ado, let's hop right in. Cabba, Caulifla, and Admiral Fennel are able to retrieve Peppino before it's too late, as Cabba confirms if he's alright. His body is severely damaged, Fennel says. I'm gonna send him urgently to Tuffle's lab. We'll take care of this, don't worry, Caulifla roars. But this is when Peppino's weak voice speaks up, telling Admiral Fennel not to worry about him because he has already taken care of everything. Who is he? Fennel asks. All of a sudden, some artificial life form begins to emerge from Peppino's back. His name is Kaguya, Peppino responds. He was created by my father sometime before I was born. Since then, he's been with me everywhere and evolved directly in my body. What interesting technology, Fennel comments, to which Peppino replies that he's pretty proud of it. All of a sudden, both Cabba and Caulifla are smacked by a vicious attack. Two good slaps to the face to get you back in the fight, Salaga laughs as he extends some sort of astral attack that slaps them both. Super Saiyan 3 Caulifla has yet to show her true power though, and if it's anything like what we saw in the Tournament of Power, this won't be easy for them nor Salaga. She charges in to throw a punch, but he easily catches it and blocks the rest of her combo. When Cabba tries to attack his blind spot, Salaga of course sees this coming, but his confidence may be misplaced, as this is just how Caulifla wanted this to play out. She headbutts him, taking a page out of the Sun Family Dojo, which stuns Salaga long enough for Cabba's attack to land. Although this was pretty ineffective on Salaga, the smoke was enough of a distraction for Admiral Fennel to come from his blind spot and land another distracting attack. At this point, Salaga is just getting jumped because Peppino is back in here as well, and he just gets hit from every angle as soon as he turns to someone. Cabba and Caulifla fire off two of their signature moves looking to sandwich Salaga in between, but he repels everyone's attacks off of him, calling them insects. Peppino appears in front of Salaga, prepared to finish him off, but his haste may cost him. When we look to see if his attack landed, it's actually Peppino who's been pierced through the torso by Salaga. He tries to grab Salaga's arm, but Salaga tries to slice Peppino from the inside. This is when he notices Peppino's regenerative ability and just how strong it is, as he regenerates at almost the same speed he's slicing him at. With keeping his arm contained long enough, Peppino is able to regenerate his skin around Salaga's limb, which secures his arm pretty solidly to Peppino. When he starts spinning again, he's actually able to rip off Salaga's arm, which finally releases him from Peppino's grasp. Fennel starts shooting at Salaga as his body tumbles across the battlefield, but it's fairly clear that he still has a lot left in the tank. Cabba and Caulifla fly in for the finishing blow with all the strength they can muster up, but Salaga is a lot stronger and a lot more perceptive than we may have given him credit for. He stops them both mid-flight, grabbing them by their necks, using his magic as an extension for his other arm. This is when the worst case scenario unfolds. As Salaga snatches both the Saiyans out of the air, the capsule containing Bulma slips out of his belt and wouldn't be missed by Salaga's perceptive eye. Their hearts beat abnormally fast and fixated on this capsule immediately, Salaga thinks to himself. Oh, I see now. Caulifla tries to keep fighting, but in the next moment, she's completely burnt out by overuse of her Super Saiyan 3 form, Cabba confirming this. Salaga tosses her aside and, using a clone, obtains the capsule where Bulma was hiding. At this point, Peppino and Kaguya have been injured and exhausted, Caulifla is knocked out, and Admiral Fennel's fighting spirit has nearly been shattered. She falls to her knees and reverts back to her base form as she says that it's all over. Just Kaba and herself are no match for this monster. They failed. Kaba's rage won't be tempered so easily though, as he connects a vicious punch warning Salaga to not dare touch Bulma. "This is useless, Kaba," Salaga replies. "My clone is about to destroy your little capsule. You did your best though, so don't feel bad." Kaba searches the deepest depths of his character, yearning for the strength to conquer this situation. He has no time left though. Right when the Salaga clone is about to crush the capsule, Kaba's rage manifests into raw power as his aura flares up again. "You can't even stand on your own feet, Kaba," Admiral Fennel pleads with him. "Give up and run away, please." "No," Kaba replies prideful. "I'm a Saiyan. And if there's anything being a pupil of Vegeta won't let him do, it's definitely run away from a fight instead of looking it head on and dying with that Saiyan pride intact." Kaba launches his strongest attack at Salaga, but it's useless. He just slices right through it. "What did you expect?" he asks a shocked Kaba. Salaga would end this by shooting Kaba directly through the chest with a beam of his own, as it seems that he's decisively won this battle now, with the only conscious fighter left being a broken Admiral Fennel. She would shed tears of rage, frustration, and disappointment, as there's nothing they can do now to stop this monster from killing Bulma. "Hey, these things happen," Salaga assures her. "You've given it your all, it just simply wasn't enough," he says, as he crushes the capsule to pieces, with the chapter ending on the presumed failure of the Universe 6 Saiyans, resulting in the death of Bulma. Shout out to the Kakumei team for making a big comeback after a few months, and guys, let me know down below in the comments how you felt about this chapter and how just obscenely strong Salaga is for whatever reason. Be sure to hit the sub button and click the notification bell down below, because you guys do not want to miss the next chapter of Dragon Ball Kakumei, because we have still yet to revisit Broly's rampage and whatever is going on with that. But that is going to be the video for today. I hope you all enjoyed as always. Have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.